This video tutorial is going to be part 2 of a two-part series on how to create a voiceover in PowerPoint and then upload it into your class and also into Angel to get the URL. So this is going to be part 2, which is going to talk about how to create a YouTube account and then also upload that previous video that we had just made into YouTube so that we can get a URL to place into our course. And this video is going to be specific to Blackbaord Learn. We've also created a part 2 that deals specifically with putting the video into Angel, since it's a little different as far as the steps you have to take. So the first thing I'm going to mention here is how you can create a YouTube account if you have not done so. So when you go to youtube.com, you can go to this sign in area. And you'll notice if you've already signed in before with a different account, it will show up here. So we want to sign in with a different account. Or if you've never signed in with one at all, you may get a screen which we'll see in just a second. So I'm going to go ahead and do sign in with a different account if this is the one you don't want to use. So we're going to add an account. And now you have the option to log in. Or if you want, you can create an account. So we'll click on create an account. And I'm not going to fill in all these steps, but basically these are very similar to anything else that you sign up for on the internet. It's basic information about yourself. So you could go ahead and you'd go through all of those steps, and then they'll give you a YouTube account and you would have your password. So what I'm going to do now is just assume that we've done that. So I'm going to click back on sign in, and this is the account that I'm going to use. So I'm just going to put in my password here. I would type in my username if that was not showing. And then we'll click sign in. Once you've signed in, if we go up to the top right-hand side, we're going to click on Upload. And then you'll notice you got an option here to select files to upload if I click on this area, or I could drag and drop a video into here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Select Files to Upload. And I'm going to search for my video here, and it is CUW Presentation. That's the one we created a little bit ago. And click on Open. And you'll notice that a upload bar will start. And what you can do is you can rename it if you'd like. You can also set the privacy settings on it. And the three options you have are public, unlisted, and private. The difference between the three is public would be searchable by the public and just on the YouTube search area. If you select unlisted, you cannot search for it on YouTube, but you can view it if you were to receive the link from somebody. And private would also be unsearchable on YouTube, but what you would have to do is add specific YouTube accounts for people who can view it. So that's the most private way of doing things, but it's also very time consuming, having to try and create and also add everybody's YouTube account into the videos. So that's the difference between the three. And then you can also add a description and tags. So now our video is done. So what we can do is if we click on our little icon up here of our login area, I'm going to click on Creator Studio. And we can just say leave this page. And then we're going to go over here to the Video Manager. And you can see here I have CUW Presentation. But I've also imported it down here, so I'm just going to use this one down here as an example, since this one's still technically going up to CUW or up to the YouTube server. So what we can do is when we click on the video, I'm going to pause it so we don't get dual voices going here. You would now see that our video is up on YouTube, and we would have a link which is up here in the URL. So what we need to do is we need to go into Learn, and we're just going to log in here quick. And we need to find the course that we want to put this into, so I'm just going to put it into a test course. And we go to the content area, and I'm just going to put it into Unit 1. So once we get in here, it's going to be a little confusing because there is an option within Learn to do a YouTube video under the Build Content area. Now the issue becomes if you make this video unlisted or private, then it's not going to show up here in the YouTube video. So probably your best bet is going to be just to do a web link. So we'll go to Build Content and click on Web Link. So this is going to be our CUW presentation. And then you would paste the URL here. So we'll go back to our video. We're going to copy that URL and paste it into here. And we'll just scroll down and hit submit. And now when I scroll down to the bottom of Unit 1, here is COW presentation. I click on it, and it brings us out to the video. So that is part 2 of how to create a VoiceOver PowerPoint, put it into YouTube, and then place it into your Learn course.